وهو السميع العليم صدق الله العظيم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أقم
Yes, we are now on page 112, and there we the ending of the last track. We will continue on track 2, the ending of the last track. Sadaqallahul Azim. Now, sadaqa is to speak the truth, to be sincere, to tell the truth. Sadaqa is the root here, and Allahu is the fa'il. So Allah spoke the truth, and Al-Azim is a sifa to Allah. It's an adjective to Allah. Here you can see Allah as a Dhamma, and Allah is definite. Al-Azim is definite, and Al-Azim also has a Dhamma. We know with the noun and the adjective both must agree in case and in definiteness. Now, Azim comes from the root Azama, and it means to be great, to be magnificent, to be imposing, and to be powerful. So, Al-Azim, right? So, Sadaqallahu al-Azim, Allah, the great, the magnificent, the tremendous, the imposing, the powerful, spoke the truth. And we continued with Aqim as-Salah. Aqim comes from the root Qawma, and in some dictionaries you will see Qawama, and it means to stand or to get up. To stand or to get up. It also means to stand, to get up, yes. And then that is the fourth form of the verb, where the commanding verb aqim comes from. Aqama, that's the fourth form of the verb. Qama is the root. Aqama is the fourth form of the verb, of the root, of the form of the verbs. And that means, aqama means, aqama yuqimu, it comes from the same root like, fourth form, aslama yuslimu. And it means to put, or to establish, or to fix, or to even make alive. So, aqim is an individual. It's a command, singular command, and it tells you personally, aqim, put in place, put in order, fix, make alive. That's the fourth form of the verb. And what should you make alive here? That's the object of the verb. Oh yes, you can look in the Quran, chapter 17, Surah Al-Isra, and we are starting here from verse 78. Verse 78. So you can pause the video and go look at that. So aqim as-salah, the object of the verb is you must make alive, or you must establish, or you must fix the salah. and you will see further, liduluki shams. Now, duluk, li is 4 or 2, and talaka is to rub, but that's not what it means here. It means to sit or to go down. Now, liduluki shams is at the setting or the going down of what? Of the shams. Ash-shams is the sun. So in short, it means at sunset. At sunset. Ila, to ghasaq al-layl, to the ghasaq of the layl. Now, layl is night. There you can see ghasaq as dusk, as twilight, and it's nightfall, and it's sometimes it means dark of night also. Now, but yeah, it's twilight before nightfall. Ila ghasaq al-layl. So it's the night, to the twilight of night. Wa and Qur'an. Now you can see Qur'an. Now Qur'an is not governed by the preposition ila. Otherwise it would mean Qur'ani. So there you can see it's a direct object of that verb. Like as-salata is the object of the verb aqim. And Qur'an is also straight object of the verb aqim. And it has got nothing now to do with the preposition there. Wa Qur'an, right? And the Qur'an. Now Qur'an means reading. That's what Qur'an means. It means reading. And the reading, and very cleverly implied here, it refers to the reading of the Qur'an now. Qur'an al-Fajr. And we know what Fajr is. Fajr is daybreak. Fajr is daybreak. It's dawn there. And it again is, when Fajr is, it's twilight time. Right. And then we will go on to page 113. Yes, here we are. Inna al-Qur'an al-Fajr kana mashhuda. We are on page 113. And we did aqim as-salata, make alive, establish the salah. Liduluki shamsi, from the setting of the sun, ila ghasaq al-layli, to the dark or the twilight of night. Wa Qur'an al-Fajr, and the reading of the Qur'an of Fajr, that time at dawn, before the sun rises, twilight time. We should check when the time of Fajr is. Inna, indeed, Qur'an al-Fajr, indeed the Qur'an of Fajr. Now you know when you use inna, that particle, then Qur'an, it will be Qur'an, not Qur'an, no. We know that. Al-Fajr, that's mudaf ilayh. Qur'an al-Fajr, the Qur'an of Fajr. Kana, was. Kana was. Mashhuda, Now, shahida means to witness, to witness. Like when you say, ashhadu, I witness. I witness, ashhadu, I witness. Yashhadu, he witnesses, etc. Shahida, he witnessed. And here it's a maf'ul, is the object. Object, it's in the object form, mashhudan. In the Quran, there's a verse that says, washahid. Washahid, meaning shahid is the one who witnesses. Wamashhud. Wamashhud. And the object that he witnessed. The object that he witnessed. Mashhud is the object that he witnessed. Allah says in the Quran, washahid, and by the one who witnesses, wamashhud, and the object that he witnesses. Yeah, that's a verse. That's part of a verse of the Quran. Washahid wa mashhud. Now, kana was mashhuda. Was being witnessed. Was being witnessed. Now, we said before already, when you have kana, you have a past tense, and you have a present tense. It means what the person is used to doing. So here, being means in English continuously being done. You know, it hasn't stopped. وَشَاهِدْ وَمَشْهُودْ إِنَّ الْقُرْآنَ الْفَجْرِ. Indeed, the Quran al-Fajr is continuously being witnessed. Carry on page 114. Yes, on page 114, wa and min al-layli, of the night. Fa, so, fa. Tahajjad. Tahajjad is a command, and you can see that the command starts aqim. It spoke personally to one person. Here, tahajjad is also command speaking singularly to one person. Now, tahajjad comes from the root jahada, and it means to strive, to labor, to take pains in doing something. It's not easy. And that's the fifth form of the verb. Like tafa'ala is the fifth form of the verb. And this has to do with tahajjud. You won't find this in the modern Arabic dictionary, but Muslims know, the scholars of Islam have done a very good job, our preachers do, to teach people what tahajjud is. Tahajjud. So if you don't know what tahajjud is, then you go learn from them what tahajjud is. Right. Learn from them what tahajjud is in the middle of the night. وَمِنَ اللَّيْلِ, and it's a prayer. فَتَهَجَّدَ بِهِ. فَتَهَجَّدَ بِهِ. Right. نَافِلَةً لَكَ. نَافِلَةً لَكَ. Now, nafilatan comes from the root nafala. And it means to do more than is required. More than is required. And it is nafila, it is here the fifth and eighth form, and comes from fifth and eighth form. No, nafila, you will learn in also from the scholars of Islam that they talk about the nawafil salah, the salah that it's not required of you to, but you do more than that. Like if you learn about the salah, you learn what is fard, that you must do, and what is sunnah mu'akkad, that the Prophet ﷺ always did, and what is nafil, that comes after sunnah mu'akkad. So tahajjud as nafila is something you do, it's more for yourself. It's not required of you, but it's more for you. Perhaps it might be, or it may be, or possibly it will be so. Ba'asa means to send. It also means to raise. It might be that an is here that. Yaba'asa, he will send, or he will raise ka, you, and it speaks to you again, individually. Everything is individual here. Laka, up there is also for you, singularly. Rabbuka, your Lord, singularly. Now, that's the file, Rabbuka. It may be that your Lord will send or raise you maqaman. He will raise you to a place of standing, or a time of standing. You know, maqam is a place of standing or a time of standing. Or he will send you to a place of standing or a time of standing. Mahmuda. Now, Mahmuda is being praised. Now, it is he, Hamida is he praised, and Mahmud, like we said before about Mashhud, this is the object of Hamida, Maf'ul, and Hamid is the one who praises. Mahmud is the object that is being praised, or that was praised, and this will be this maqam, this place that you will be standing, or the time that you will be there. It will be a place of praise, of praiseworthiness, that position or that place in which you will be. We will carry on to page 115. Yes, Alhamdulillah. If you follow that, it's very, very, very interesting, very touching also. Page 115, wa, and again as an individual. The instruction here to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah speaks to him directly. Allah speaks to you also, directly, personally. Tahajjud is personal. The message here is personal to you as an individual. Waqur Rabbi, and you as an individual say Rabbi, my Lord, Rabbi. You can see the ya is left away there. It's not Rabbi, so it's Rabbi. It's the same as Rabbi, my Lord, and say my Lord. Adkhilni comes from the root dakhala. Adkhil comes from the root dakhala, to enter, and this is the fourth form of the verb, and it means cause to enter, cause me to enter, cause me to enter, cause. Mudkhala. Now mudkhala again as a time or place of entering. Mudkhala, remember we said maqama was a time or place of standing. Here mudkhala is a time or place of entering. Sidqin. Sidqin comes from the root sadaqah. And sadaqah means to be rightful, to be rightful, truthful. And sidqin means it's a place of soundness. It's a place that's very favorable. Wa akhrijani, akhrija comes from the root kharaja, and it means to exit. Exit. So here is the opposite of enter. Nah? Right. Opposite of enter. And it's again the fourth form. Akhraja yukhriju, fourth form. And it means cause to exit. Cause to exit. Wa akhrijani, cause me to exit. Ni is me. Like there at the top you had adkhilni, ni is me. Cause me to enter. Here you have cause me to exit. Mukhraja, opposite of mudkhala. Mukhraja, a time or place of exit. Time or place of exit. Sidqin, what kind of time or place of exit? A favorable place of exit. Waj'alli. Now ja'ala, you know we did already, means to make. And make. Waj'alli, make me. Min, from. Ladunka, your presence. Ladun is presence. Ladunka is your presence. Sultanan. Sultanan is an authority. And it comes from the root salata. Yeah, we did that already. An authority. Nasira. Nasira. And it comes from the root nasara, to help. And here you see what kind of authority. So make for me from your presence, for me from your presence, a helping authority. Nasira is helping, and sultanan is authority, and nasira is the adjective of sultana. We will continue on page 116. Alhamdulillah. Page 116. 116. Wa and qul, say. Qul, say. One person must say, you should say. Ja'a al-haqq. Now, ja'a is to come, and al-haqq is the truth. The truth came. The truth came. And what else is happening here? Zahaqa. Zahaqa means to vanish or to disappear. And what is disappearing here? Al-batil, falsehood, vanity. Al-batil is falsehood, is vanity. It comes from the root batala, to be in vain, to perish. And it is the opposite of al-haq. It is the opposite of al-haq, of the truth. So here you see opposites. You saw opposites before. You saw the entrance and the exit is opposite. Here you see the truth and the falsehood is opposites. Inna al-batila, indeed the falsehood, kana, was always so. Zahuqa, it was always so. It always used to vanish. Zahuqa is vanish. And it's beautiful, it's only used in the Quran like this. Inna al-batila kana zahuqa. It cannot last. It will always vanish. We will continue on page 117.
وننزل من القرآن ما هو شفاء ورحمة للمؤمنين ولا يزيد الظالمين إلا خسارا.
Allahu Akbar. We are on page 117. Nazzala, yunazzilu. Comes from the root nazala, to send. One, nunazzilu. Nunazzilu. The second form of the verb, nunazzilu. That's present tense. Wa nunazzilu. And we send. We send. Nu is we, nunazzilu. We are sending. It's a present tense. Min al-Quran. Of the Quran. Ma huwa shifa. Ma, what, huwa, it. Shifa comes from the root shafa, to heal, to cure, medicine. So we are sending, this is continuously being sent, that cure. Ma wa shifa wa rahma. There I got the two dots missing there. Looks like a ha there, but it should be two dots on there. Wa rahma, and a mercy. Comes from the root rahma, to have mercy. Lil mu'mineen, there's a condition there. To the believers. To the believers. Li, because of li preposition, you have mu'minina. You don't have mu'minuna, you have mu'minina. Wa, and la, not yazidu. Comes from the root zada, to take provision. Many people translate this as increase also. Yazidu, and it does not provide al-zalimina. That's the object of the verb there. He does not provide the zalimina. No, who are the zalimina? They are the opposite. You have to do with opposites here of mu'mineen. Al-zalimin is the opposite now of the mu'mineen. And it comes from the root zalama. Al-zalama means to wrong, to be unjust, to be oppressive. You can see it's impossible to be mu'mineen, zalimeen at the same time. These are treated as different here. And it does not provide the zalimeen illa, if not khasara. And khasara is loss, perdition. And then you see I've got an arrow from la to illa. And la to illa here together means only, again. So what it means, it only provides a loss to the wrongdoers. It is no benefit to them. So what would be of benefit here to the mu'mineen, as Allah is sending it down in what is in the Quran there, a cure, that medicine that Allah sends to the believers is not sent to the that medicine that Allah sends to believers is not sent to the ظالمين إلا خسارا. Now khasara, the khasara comes from the root khasara, and it means to wander away from the right. Wander away from the right. It happens gradually till a person is totally lost. To be deceived, and it means to suffer loss. It's that condition. So that same that provides a cure to the believers provides this loss to the zalimin, to the wrongdoing, unjust, oppressive person. We continue on 118.
وإذا أنعمنا على الإنسان أعرض ونأى بجانبه.
Allah. We are on page 118. Wa and either, like you many times we did wa is, it's mean when. Wa either. An anna comes from the root na'ama or na'ima, and it means to enjoy the comforts and convenience of life and to be joyful. We all like that. Now this is the cause. Fourth form of the verb, causative. وَإِذَا أَنْعَمْنَا, and when we have caused this, when we have caused this joyfulness, comforts, convenience of life, عَلَى الْإِنسَانِ, on humankind, when we have caused this on humankind, أَعْرَضَ, and أَعْرَضَ comes from the root أَعْرَضَ. It means to come against, and this is the fourth form, أَعْرَضَ, it's causative, and it means to decline, to turn aside, to decline. So yes, this is what happens here. And then here, this is interesting. Wa, and. Now you will come across this. Na'a bijanibi. Sometimes see it written as one day, but it's actually a verb. Na'a, that means to retire. You got to split it. Bijanibi. Now bi means with. Na'a, to retire. Bi, with. Janibi. Janib is his side. His side. Janib is a side. Janib is a side. And he is his side. Now you will look at it and it might read, he retired with his side. That's how it looks like. What it means is to turn aside. He turns aside. Or he goes aside. He declines and he goes aside. Look, he declined wa and bijanibi, and he goes aside. To go far away. He wants to go far away. He declines and he goes far away. Allahu Akbar. We continue on 119.
وإذا مسه الشر كان يئوسا. قل كل يعمل على شاكلته فربكم
Allahu Akbar. 119. So there we see what he did before. أعرض ونأى بجانبه. Turned aside, declined, and turned aside. Now look at what happens here. وإذا, and when, مسه الشر. Massa comes from the root to touch or to befall. He is being touched. He's going to be touched by something now. Something is going to befall him. What befalls him? الشر. And sharra. Shar comes from the root to do evil, to be wicked. So when evil befalled him, kana, he was ya'usa, and it means this is a continuous happening. It always happens. So asa is to be sad, asya, right? He is distressed. Ya'usa, ya'ukana, ya'usa is always distressed. Now Allah says, Qul, say, you say, kullun, each, ya'malu, comes from the root amila, do, to do, and ya'malu, each do, ala, according to or on, shakilatihi, comes from the root shakala, as to shackle. You know what shackle is? Now they often translate it as each do according to his own way. No, not just that. Each do according to his own shackles, to whatever he is caught in, to his own restrictions. Shackle, you know what shackle is? Shackle is to be restricted. Everybody is restricted. Kul, all say, kullun, each, kullun ya'malu ala shakilati, each does according to his own shackles. فَرَبُّكُمْ, therefore, fa. Rabbukum, your Lord, a'lamu. Now, a'lamu knows best. A'lamu knows best. How do we know that? We know alimun knows. A'lamu means know better than, and a'lamu knows best. Biman, or is best, knows best. Biman, with whom, huwa, he, ahda, comes from the root adya. Hadin is one who guides, and ahda is better guided. So your Lord knows best. Who? Because the B goes with the a'lamu. Now, just take it. Biman, who, right? Who is better guided? Sabila, in a way. فَرَبُّكُمْ أَعْلَمُ بِمَنْ هُوَ أَهْدَى سَبِيلًا. We will continue in next videos.